各位好，歡迎大家嚟睇發叔打機。
大家好，我係發叔。Fallout New Vegas 雖然咧上集56集就完成晒主故事啦，嗰陣時嗰啲 add-on 其實有4個附加故仔嘅，就完全未玩過。而家就今集就去玩。首先由 Wolf Dam 呢度唔打 Wolf Dam 嗰個講翻起。而家咁變咗咧
，Hey.
要翻去酒店嗰度準備啦。咁呢個純粹開場白啦，好嘥時間咁啊。
Those Freeside thugs aren't worth our time anymore. What on earth is that creature?
去酒店搞啲嘢先，暫停。好，翻咗去 New Vegas 就裝備下啦。準備。呢4個額外嘅故仔咧，呢個就冇級數限制嘅。你雖然而家29級，其實4個都玩得㗎啦，但係就有低玩起，有一個冇級數玩有限制嘅玩起。你級數幾多級都可以走入去。呢一個咧，其他3個呢一個就要求你15級入去啦，其他2個，一個要求你20級，一個要求你25級。睇起上嚟會難好多。呢個既然冇級數限制，就走去玩咗先。而家嗰個地方咧就唔可以帶同伴嘅，只可以你一個走入去。根據之前其實我已經試過一次在先啦。入邊仲會執到激光槍，有9mm 嘅自動步槍，有 hunting rifle， 所以帶咗個 disc machine 過去，可以攞 hunting rifle 去修理佢，攞子彈。呢個純粹因為我唔帶嗰支反物質步槍，唯有呢支代替。約咗啲當望遠鏡或者啲狙擊槍用10mm 手槍，呢個就必定更新㗎啦。預防啲惡戰狀態，帶埋呢支高斯槍去，貪佢重量比較輕。同埋亦都共用個2000幾個子彈，照計應該夠。而家就出發去呢個位置 Northern Passage。謹慎起見，應該首先服潛行狀態先行過去。好啦，面對嗰個就係啦，睇下有冇嗰啲軍團嗰啲暗殺。可以掘墓，但係就唔係好明。好，我同佢講嘢啦。
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid. The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, One more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone. Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good. We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell. Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80 or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn. We do all right. Don't you worry about us. Got enough in the kitty to pay you anyways. Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The new Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways. I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen too. Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the new Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die. Shoot. Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail. Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about. They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run. That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs. Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks. Shoot. Yeah, reckon you will.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself. Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes. Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh? Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this. What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble. Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the Whitelegs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion. Catch you another time, then.
咁呢個
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me. You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name. How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that! But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye. No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made. What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA. There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers. Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah, I grew a third nut that glows in the dark. Hey, hey, hey! Fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho! Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what? Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up. Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already. Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one. Go ahead. Your word against mine, fucko. See what happens. Hey, hey, hey! Why you gotta go and be like that? Fuck! Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways? I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole. Oh, you've been to Vault 2, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see? God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions? Why'd you bring it up then? When the withdrawal hits and I feel like killing... Yeah.
好，出發，準備。首先 save 一 save， 唉，嘥太多時間講嘢，攞個新 save 啊，開始。
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute. Are you now? You know we ain't... I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Ready 啦，
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air. You sure about that this time? Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
咁就去猶他州啦。
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back
Come
out the way
on,
we
come
come?
on.
Fuck
No
off, it's
time
not a
to waste.
problem.
Shh. Hold on now. I swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves! I don't deserve this.
要調節個壓收。喺邊？幾慘重都。 全部都要先啦。好，咁啊，全員即係一個好開始啊！全員死亡，仲未 defeat。索根，Wiki 冇辦法啦。hunting rifle 管理撚就喺邊度跌落嚟？哦，呢個人真慘重。好，係咪應該帶管理撚就過嚟？實際上合拼一下啲嘢，如果唔係呢，唔夠位拎。hunting rifle, laser rifle。好，咁啊，laser rifle 用呢支，有兩個敵人呢度。點樣去食呢度？射呢？再解決佢。好，咁啊，呢班人嘅嘢我攞唔攞到呢？可能攞唔到。.45呢？又要做好多修理。盡量匯合啲嘢減重。要唔要着住先？係啊。消耗自己件衫好似唔係好理想。 上面啲人攞唔到，睇清楚啲嘢先做呢個。上面嗰兩個人嘅嘢攞唔攞到咧？我始終都好想攞嚇，真係唔知點去，但係真係攞唔到，冇辦法。好，攞埋，有架車仔。有啲節外生枝嘅地方，冇，乜都冇。咁而家太過滿載過橋，睇嚟，早知我拎埋過嚟啦 ，add to meta rifle。咁好，係啊，超重預咗啊，咁就冇啊。咁送禮法，我好難超重喎，真係。其實頭先應該攞咗好多，係啊，啲無聊嘢可以放低，但係係啊，幫我。
Hoi, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him. Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
好，咁啊變咗同伴，變咗同伴就好啦啊！傾下偈啊！
What can I tell you? Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp. Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts. You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff. That's great. I'll help any way I can. 就多個任務啦。
Travel to Dead Horse Camp. Eastern Range. OK， 再睇。
What can I tell you? Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley. You might try luring the baby out with some... Whitelegs. Nasty bunch. They've been raiding deeper into Zion ever since New Canaan was wiped out. That's what Joshua said. Whitelegs came down from Great Salt Lake in force. Fell on New Canaan before they could mount a defense. Joshua found some of the survivors led by a man named Daniel. Most of them have fled the valley, but Daniel stayed on with the Sorrows tribe. He and Joshua have been arguing over whether to stand and fight the Whitelegs, or take the Sorrows and the Dead Horses out of the valley. That's the weird part. Normally the Whitelegs keep to the Great Salt Lake. I don't know what brought them down this far south. What can I tell you? Our advanced scouts leave chalk signs to mark places rich with game. I'm not a full scout yet, so I follow the marks and guide the hunters. Dead horses mark ourselves to commemorate our hunts. When a hunter takes a great beast, or when a youth goes on his first hunt, he gets a tattoo. We came up in the land of the dead horse, though why the back when folks called it that, I got no hint. We raided, we fought, we lost. Our enemies drove us back into Zion, and we would have died if it hadn't been for Joshua. Joshua and his Caesar. When Joshua first came to us, he was servant to a man he called Caesar. He led his master's armies, and we were ready to follow him into war. Then he lost his master's army to a tribe called NCR, the Sunset People. When he returned, he was as you saw him. Burned, broken, but changed. He led us away from Caesar, led us to our own destiny in Zion. If it wasn't for Joshua, the dead horses would still be the whipping boys of the Zion Valley. He taught us how to hold our territory, to protect ourselves. He guided us away from Caesar, and showed us how Caesar would have destroyed us. Little bit. I met some of their missionaries a few times, but I've never been to their city. Joshua could tell you more. Or Daniel, I imagine. We decorate our clubs with them to honor Joshua Graham. They were the weapons of his old tribe, so now they are ours. Can't say they seem that dangerous to me. But Joshua says they won the West. Only a little. I was very young. He was different. Prouder, yes, but harder, crueler, more driven. Really, I was terrified of him. We all were. When he came back, I almost didn't believe he was the same man. He was humbler. He wanted to protect, not destroy. Well, because they're our enemies. What else would we do? They take our land, they kill our scouts, they poach our hunting grounds. Ask away.
遲再講。
Well then, let's get to trading.
幾好喎呢個配術。 衫，費事佢亂着。上啲無錢，一塊缺薄1個 kilo 有冇咁重啊？好啦。然後呢，我好彩着咗呢件，係啊，如果唔係，又唔知損幾多。好，而家要揾個地方save盡快，又一次。好，咁mission 睇下啲位置先。The horse camp 似乎好遠先。又係好遠。按返。暫停一下 ，cut 一 cut。好。純粹剪一剪啫，而家要行去呢度，但係呢，周圍冇其他地點。
Like the shadow of a ghost.
個新地點。寫咩嚟？船要河嘅對面應該威，就嗰啲白乜鬼嘢嗰啲地方，所以。
We followed this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Yeah.
係。
Freeze! Don't move. 紅。 What can I tell you?
可以傾埋樣嘢。
He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well. You see his face, you'll understand. I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam? Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better, that I should stay here and forget the outside world. Really? That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that.
好，隻紅人走。
That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yao Guai are plenty mean as a rule.
哦，gecko。右手邊。
You can take the path north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you
勁
want
你
to look.
講 loft 先啫。好，咁啊行 loft 先啦。其實最想揾一個室內地方 save。點行？有敵人。
Keep headed north, around this rock pile.
好，跳過咗。好多地點，但係都。哦，有路啊！又匯合返。
Follow the old road south. Nearly there.
Nearly there. 要揾一個 shelter， 希望。有篤喎。
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting.
Large wild dog。攻唔攻擊㗎？唔打就算啦，打就去打，係咪入得去
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
冇辦法。係咪一定要咁樣行？唔係，一個路北邊呢條。
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
我又係買冇位 save 啫。
These paintings show the dead horses' victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
呢個係河道。
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out, like the shadow of a ghost.
都幾仆街。我唔係啊，佢哋嘅防禦裝置。哦，冇辦法啊。好，哇，又一個。跳過呢個島，咩嚟？有魚，哈！我又一個陷阱，踩咗入去架，唔係我架踩唔中。有敵人，應該到啦啩
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the angel.
講數3啦，應該玩得好開心。
What can I tell you?
幾好啊！咁啊，捉 K 呢個 The Horse Camp Angel Cave。即係再入去定係？好，睇下個 quest 點講先。Locom， 一定要入 Angel Cave。好，個 camp 唔係好大。都好，入到 cave 可以 save 啦。佢哋喺 cave 入邊。
Up close and personal? Well, as long as they don't have guns. Keeping my distance sounds more my speed.
好，呢個就
Oi, Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham? Show respect, Auslander. Joshua Graham, greatest war chief.
好，咁呢個暫停一下先。好，咁啊而家繼續呢個遊戲，揾阿 Joshua 就係嗰個 The Birdman， 就喺呢度可以揾人傾下偈先。Good。好客，錘仔，刀。Campfire。陶瓷。
The sp-
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work. The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it. Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on. There are many reasons why that would be a bad idea. I will illuminate 3. First, do not believe that because Daniel is a missionary, he is incapable of or unwilling to defend himself. Second, if you harm Daniel or any of the sorrows or dead horses, I will find you. Make no mistake. God willing, you will not leave this valley. Lastly, waging war against good people is bad for the soul. This may not seem important to you now, but it's the most important thing I've said.
Swarm.
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times we can turn to the Lord, but it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside. The sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course. But the dead horses are spooked. Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Bitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from. What can I tell you? Best place to look for back when stuff is the taboo places. Sorrows and dead horses don't go in there. And even Whitelegs don't like them much. Lots of them around the valley. Places built by the folk from back when. You'll know them when you see them. Scouts mark them with handprints. The handprints are a warning to keep out. Angry ghosts live inside. Not that I believe in angry ghosts. They're just spooky old places. Right? Lots of back when places to choose from. But for the things we need, best to start with the really closed up places. 3 I know of. A building down by the river called a fishing lodge. The old ranger station in the northwest. And the general store right by it. Closer to home, might be something you can salvage from the place where the little ones fell, just west of the Eastern Virgin. In the river, there's a twisted pile of metal and glass, all full of bones. Joshua says they were scouts, but they looked awful small to me. Lots of that old stuff, how do you say it, electronics. Maybe you could use some of it. Go with fortune, friend.
咁啊，呢一對 Birdman 唔記得着定衫先同佢講嘢，好彩都着咗，好彩都冇乜嘢。有工具有剩。啲咩嚟
？Welcome back. What can I do for you? Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentarii and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived. I am a new Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity. Whether there is a God or not, his existence doesn't depend on what you believe or what I say. There is much to be skeptical of in this world. So it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. But I believe that our Lord was made flesh as Jesus Christ and died to redeem me, and you, and the Sorrows, even the Whitelegs, everyone. In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage. I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now. A great deal. There are 3, make that 4 tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites. They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter. Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, two languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations. The valley belongs to God, but no. The dead horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation. The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here. We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, and you lose everything you have have family. And your family always has tribe. Of course. We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
好。哟。唔好意思啊，我隻狗仔有嘢講，睇下賣嘢幾錢啊！真嘅12好平常嘅價錢。
Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued.
13蚊做啦，唔需要3蚊4蚊132蚊，高斯15，好啦，夠啦，呢啲係好基本嘅。咁啊，其實我唔使留咁多，繼續好問多啲問題。
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later. I think that would put him and you in a difficult position. Caesar has agents looking for me, but he won't admit I'm alive. And even if you killed me, he can't acknowledge that. To do so would be to admit I had never died, that Caesar made a mistake. No. He lives by his lies and shall die by his lies. There is no escaping it.
幾得意，呢個人好
God be with you.
好 logical。好。咁樣嘅話呢，其實係咪可以儲啲嘢喺度？但係呢啲 唔好意思各位，好，呢個繼續多一陣，唔好意思。咁而家呢，我希望首先揾地方放低自己嘅嘢先，太多嘢，需要貿易處喺度穩唔穩陣呢？ Reloading branch walk。
Well then, let's get to trading.
Auto machine gun。一條。呢個係佢嘅嘢，呢個佢嘅嘢，唔係喎，呢個好似我，攞埋，有佢攞住，呢個隻佢，係我記得佢嗰陣時好似差唔多係咁樣。
Up close and personal? Well, as long as they don't have keeping my distance, sounds more my speed anyways.
學徒得係，好，咁將啲嘢儲喺度。早知拎一條 Meta Rifle 過嚟。Rechargeable pistol recharging。飛虎。攞太多槍喎，有啲壞。領袖列支，遲啲再拎返去。係啊，1、2、3，呢個攞嚟賣好過。既然有人維修衣服呢，就唔需要太驚。等關係好轉可以全部集中咗呢個先。58係放低咗支激光槍，再減咗重，然後呢，
Welcome back.
OK。咁得意嘅3個任務。fishing。3個任務都指喺呢度，真係咁奇怪。好。
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting,
Yeah,
not just following.
好。哦，好勤力。
Yeah, that.
哦，好遙遠。Vision slot quest 9 bus， 咁最近 quest 9 bus 啊。上面有咩？
Good.
哦，呢個係嗰個任務，但係要揾條蕉去。呢一個呢，係啊，唔想傷害佢哋啊，揾返隻 B。再帶佢返個群嗰度。呢一個點係咩嚟？上面跳咗上去。水道。
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
實驗下有咩事？我啲水都幾好。
What can I tell you?
冇其他生物喺度啊！我錯。
Like the shadow of a ghost.
我錯，我估唔到有地雷係。我晴晴又走咗啲。我咪解咗，佢行咗條唔同嘅路線，左右都有。得，冇瞓覺嘅地方，我而家比較憂慮啊。
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy. I could use some help here.
完全揾唔到嗰啲。
Just what the medicine man ordered. Just what the medicine man... 呢粒係咪地雷啊？唔係，呢個係。banana 我揾到啦！呢個 foot 係攞嚟搞嗰個。
哇，咁豐富 ！Leather armor reinforced。有啲咁嘅 survivor hidden stash。哦。喺度瞓覺有冇啲？係啊，好需要瞓覺，但係local map 冇啦。水，水，唔可以再行入去。
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Giant thunder lizard. 要出返去左手邊微運，但係頭先呢條僆種地雷種到傻。我完全睇唔到嘅啲地雷。哎呀！揾到啦！又一個陷阱。點樣觸發嗰啲？冇地雷呢度。我呢有條線。應該攞咗好多支索筋啦，我解除咗咁多索筋冇，唔計。真係就係揼低頭行得啦。哦，呢度就可以出另一道。10點鐘。試一試一樣嘢先，有冇辦法瞓覺瞓得好？我放低翻晒呢啲。
Really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
借位擺嘢唔該啊！ 又係另一個出口嚟嘅呢度。好，可以擺嘢。Kill the cow, the eastern mass。好，呢啲都係等住賣嘅，有機會先。Stealth boy 可能有用 keep 住先，然後有啲雜物。有重量就放低，有重量就放低。呢個夾埋一齊㗎，冇63，好似重咗啲，冇乜理由，應該有啲嘢未放低。唔係，冇啦，啱啦，3都啱啦。哦，因為多咗水，好啱啦，咁就似啦，好，睇下喺度瞓覺嘅效果點樣先。而家係10:40，唔係。想去佢嘅後門睇下，呢度呢度有個出入口。但係呢個出入口呢，就冇太黑咯，睇得唔係太好。揾地方瞓覺嗰陣應該，哇！張台成紮槍可以任攞。所以而家呢，揾張床，睇下瞓覺嘅效果點。係冇床用嘅，哎呀！床。
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
唔知瞓咗喺邊啊 ，Joshua。借張床嚟用下。
Good。
唔得。
Good。
真奇怪，冇地方瞓覺。 冇地方可以 well rest， 唔太妥嘅狀態。Joshua 喺度，我睇又有啦。好，去試下。冇 well rest。撈返出嚟，再瞓8個鐘試下。冇。冇 well rest， 好冇辦法啦，咁啊撈返出嚟，太浪費。好，咁啊就搞住咁多先，一陣間再繼續。好，咁啊繼續最後一節嘅遊戲，咁啊發覺咗呢度啊，點瞓覺都〜冇張床啊，可以達到嗰個充分休息嘅狀態。夜媽媽，但係啲嘢都好難做，所以都係瞓陣覺先。我放低咗啲嘢啦，揾張空床瞓啦。唔使瞓7個鐘啦，你係咪都唔會充分休息嘅？唔使瞓8個鐘，7個鐘算。咁而家咧就打算做咗嗰個揾牛仔嗰個任務先。呢個係。好，用 local map。好，咁呢個應該就係超逼個入口啦，有啲圖案。咁咧，呢個就要求你去唔好殺任何一隻牛啦，係。揾翻嗰隻牛 B， 隻牛 B 就係我個阿媽喺門口等，但係而家有個能力就係唔會招惹到嗰啲動物望住嗰啲好唔高興，唔見咗個 B， 我冇辦法啦，同你揾啦，個地圖有 marker。
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan, and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
唔 唔得，一定要兜路，太曬斜。係咪有呢個咩？banana 呀，原來可以就咁攞去俾我，不過我已經準備咗，因為即係頭先一個洞穴嗰度攞咗。咩植物唔知，呢度都有，埋門都有，好容易過呢個任務照計。咁啊，見到呢個 marking 嗰度有個寫明係 lost 嘅，蕩失路，係咪先得？好啦，咁啊走埋去啦。唔見咗媽媽。好啦，咁我俾咗嘢佢食之後呢，佢就會跟住行。好啦，乖。其實呢，喺個花之前呢，唔肯繼續行，一定要餵。即係唔怪之要擺咁多鋪啊，隔一陣又要餵一餵。哇，你都幾
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
我仲會跳咗落崖，或者係唔肯跟。衰到嘅。真係為食到咧，真係行幾步又要停。行啦，係啊，揾你阿媽。我最
Shadow of a ghost.
斷罪啦！好啦，拜拜。真係呢對寶咧，好。
What can I tell you? Whew, glad to hear it. That'll be some happy mama, huh?
唔似好
Thank
happy
you. Really, it means a lot to me. Go with fortune, friend.
好，勁係咁，咦？有啲獎勵，好全滿啊！點45 auto 手槍正，我真係好厚禮咁樣，抵有點4 auto 哦。好。 唔錯。咁啊完成咗啦，呢個，然後下一個接住做咧，呢個最近嗱，呢一個嘅位置咧就喺度，呢個位置咧遠一啲，呢個位置似乎係最遠，冇錯。地圖唔算係好大，但係都要燒一陣時間先做得到。咁繼續啦，呢個遊戲。
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
賭錢係咁噶啦。咁而家咧，與其喺度踩嗰啲紅嗰啲陷阱走返出去，不過仲有一個辦法就係呢個洞本身有兩邊嘅，咁嗰邊試過行啦，咁樣就喺水邊嗰度入，咁呢個咧burn 咗命唔喺度，呢.45槍要唔要用咧？幾吸引支槍其實，77，啲子彈好強，93高達，好強嘅手槍。keep 住先。呢度有一個地盤。唔做住啦，呢個喺度做咩？
亞塔。
哦，呢個係。
Good。
哦，呢個係觀察嘅，咁冇辦法啦，唯有用 World Map。呢個咩地方？我呢個去返水邊嗰度。記得呢度，但係好，跟住呢個任務咧 ，search for compass， 指南針。我之前佢哋喺上面監，唔係喺呢一邊。好。
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Large dog 想養返啲機械人仔或者寵物。喺下邊點樣兜落去咧？唔係就咁跳落去算啦，你都要有條可以行返上嚟嘅路先似樣嘅。 呢一個。唔會有地雷啊！好乸煩地雷呢樣嘢。好，攞咗先。點樣落去河邊？
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, like the shadow of a ghost.
落個河邊都咁麻煩嘅，而家啲設定。我呢度個位可以落嚟。巴聲嘅字呢家。
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart, whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
沒敵人真。好多 lunch box、吹泵、suitcase。好，終於之前 Battle 枯佛釘嗰度加嗰啲嘢，而家可以加 survival enhance 加入 medicine 先。呢個唔似得已經。攞咗就算有啲嘢，但係盡量攞啲冇重量嘅嘢。lunch box 攞咗一個，但我台陰公。好，咁啊，完成咗呢個任務啦。而仲有條蜥蜴喺上面，我個未必係蜥蜴。 好，咁啊，個 compass 有咩用呢？唔知。compass 有 compass 之後就要揾呢個 fishing lodge。真係應該攞返支激光槍。哎呀！之前攞咗啲咩槍搞到我放低支激光槍，純粹2揀1，因為唔緊要。好厲害！哇！你咁樣停法，我喺度捱緊打。嚟啊！有 VATS 個系統都好正嘅。
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
哦，好彩打死埋。冇乜興趣對啲藥物。哇！冇得行喎呢度，大佬。哦。真係有啲驚嚇。有咩？咁得意有啲武器。揾隻蝎子守住，所以
like the shadow of a ghost。
張床都冇用。好。哇！成日大贈送呢度啲嘢，好厲害。啲高斯步槍5發咁射出嚟。
Those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
我行到去一條河，呢啲唔值得用呢支啦。又要兜返呢條。上次間屋仔真係兜返轉頭。算，唉，唔係太熟路，始終。準備定緊急迎戰用嘅武器1.5，哇！真係其實抵用好多嘅曲尺。咩嚟啊？呢個好接近，但係咧又唔知咩嚟。冇辦法要過橋啦，一定。
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars?
一路又匿埋，好家伙！搞住，向住呢個行先。希望呢一集完嗰陣時行到去。又揾到一隻。
Gotcha! Well, that's that then.
仲有邊個？威力聽力都幾誇張。
Got him! Gotcha!
冇辦法啦，高士唔係，係啊高士。
Devil! Well, that's that then.
你俾人冚咗嘢。 我喺度。幾特殊嘅武器。點曉背女兩個？異種伏 cam 啩？有一條橋。
Like the shadow of a ghost. Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
我喺背後射擊。好嘢，唔夠射速，俾佢嘢打咗幾嘢，應該即刻換槍換錢。冇辦法，賴咗嘢。食藥。有咩嚟喺個睇唔到，唔係呢個方向，行錯方向。妖怪 cave 真麻煩。河嘅另一邊，哎呀，麻煩，麻煩。一個辦法就係跳落水之後游返過去。喺邊？又係嗰啲唔使理佢住。咁快復活，
Why? How did you come from?
算啦，你打咗唔知去邊。呢啲路好麻煩。啲動物可以唔打就唔打。呢條河穿唔過，要經陸路啊！冇亂嚟。唉，何必呢？問題呢？呢條路啱啊！睇唔到。呢個 add-on 呢，地形太麻煩。好，咁啊，終於到咗啦！唉，終於有啲室內呢個應該瞓覺有 rest 啊。Well rest 啊！之前喺度猛咁
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
好，咁啊，入去啦啊！換件衫，隨時準備傾偈。真係冇嘢好講。係啊，勁，一個人搞掂晒。仲有一隻。攞支新槍試下有幾點啫。攞支舊。哇！曲尺正。好。
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the
咁呢度喺度做咩呢？個 walkie talkie。
old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
Local 哦，面對呢個櫃就係唔啱。Walkie talkie 喺呢個櫃入邊。有啲心急，唔啱，又有hunting shotgun，又完成一個啦。好，咁完成呢個之後呢，暫時喺間房入邊有冇得瞓覺嘅？我真係唔得，呢個唔係。冇睡床。好，咁今集就到此為止先。多謝大家嘅收睇，拜拜。